I'm Jo Moss and my company is Moss HR. I joined Stowmarket Chamber about 6 years ago when I became a limited company. It was one of the first networking events I went to, so I was quite nervous, but everyone made me feel really welcome, made sure I knew what to expect and made sure I got the best out of the meeting. And one of the benefits for me is that it's helped me grow my business, but also I've got a network of suppliers I can go to that I trust because I've built that relationship and that I can refer my contacts and my clients to. Would I recommend Stowmarket Chamber? 100%. They're a really friendly, informal networking group that's really good for new businesses.
Hi, I'm Alan from Humberducy Brewing. We're a small craft brewer situated just north of Stowmarket in Bacton. It was a business set up with my son John, and we started brewing in 2019. We became members of the Stowmarket Chamber in 2022, I think it was, so we're probably into our third year with the Chamber now. And that was at the recommendation of somebody to say you should go along to what I think was one of the first business exhibitions, which was at the Mix in Stowmarket. I enjoyed going to that, meeting people, got a really good reception, and then started going to the different events, particularly the breakfast. Being a member of the Stowmarket Chamber has been good for the business in two ways really. One is that sheer pleasure of networking and getting the message across to lots of people, and that spins off into sort of opportunities, but also from individual companies and members at the Chamber who have placed business with us, which has been really good, including the bespoke beers, of which some are here, which it has been a pleasure to be able to supply. I would thoroughly recommend the Chamber to anybody who wanted to come along. Try it out, come to the breakfast, come to the coffee mornings, get to know the people. You'll find it is very, very welcoming, and the benefits are substantial, and I think you will enjoy it. Cheers.
Hello, I'm Lily from Brightside Wealth Management, and I've been a member of Stowmarket Chamber of Commerce for several years now. One of the things that stands out to me most is just how welcoming everybody is. I remember when I first attended, and naturally I was nervous, but everybody was so quick to open me to the group, and I really felt part of it straight away. Of course, it's lovely to see old faces, and it's always nice to continue with those old connections. However, it's also so lovely that every time we go to a networking event, there is always some new faces there. For me, one of the main things about being part of Stowmarket Chamber of Commerce is that there is a real sense of collaboration and connection within the group. It's not about competition, and for me that's really important, but there is a real sense of championing everybody within the group. Of course, it's helped my business in many ways, and I will continue to have the Chamber as part of my business moving forward. Of course, the breakfast is lovely as well, but for me, what I appreciate most is that the Chamber of Commerce feels like a safe space. There are always people there to help you from many different types of business. So if you need anything, you can be sure that there will be somebody in the group that's able to help you with it or can point you in the right direction. So I would most definitely recommend the Stowmarket Chamber to anyone. It's been a part of my business for the last few years now, and it certainly will be to continue forward.
Hello, my name is Steve, and the name of my business is Wandering River, and I've been at the Chamber now, or part of the Chamber now, for well over 10 years, and I remember very clearly the day I arrived. Very new to business, very new to networking, and feeling rather nervous to say the least. But within a few minutes of arriving, I started to relax because the whole nature of the Chamber is something that's informal and just makes you feel at ease, and I think that's a fantastic thing if you're very new to the whole idea of promoting your business and getting your name out there. In terms of actual winning business, if you like, yes, I've managed to supply various members of the Chamber with my services, and have been very glad to do so. It's a fantastic way of getting to see what they do in great detail, not to mention the commitment they show to their clients and customers. But I've also used some of the services they can provide, and that's fantastic too, because the whole thing just develops that relationship you have with members of the Chamber. Would I recommend you joining the Chamber or coming along to their events? No question, hands down, yes. Particularly if you're new to business, you're new to networking, perhaps you're a little bit shy. The Chamber are very, very relaxed and they do welcome you with open arms. There's all sorts of different businesses in there, so there's bound to be people that you connect with very, very quickly. You don't have to join, you can come along as a guest any number of times, but there are benefits if you do join. So if you're thinking about joining or coming along to the Stow Chamber to see what the events are like, then please do so. You'd be most welcome.
Hi, I'm Anya the acupuncturist from the Pain Relief Clinic in Stowmarket. I joined Stowmarket Chamber about 17-ish years ago as a complete newbie to networking. The other members welcomed me and showed me the ropes, and I have to say it's been one of the friendliest networking events I've come to. Have I got clients from being a member of the Chamber? Yes. I've had a regular stream of acupuncture patients come and see me after meeting at the coffee mornings and breakfasts over the years. The other good thing about Stow Chamber is meeting other people who can help you. I found an accountant, marketing help, photography and videography support, help with website and leaflet design, printing, the list goes on. All through getting to know other businesses just by chatting regularly.
Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan Steed. I'm one of the directors here at Kipping Press in Needham Market in Mid Suffolk. We have been members of the Chamber for more years than any of us can remember actually, but I've been personally involved for about a dozen years or so, and we thoroughly enjoy the opportunity to be involved in the Chamber and network in that way. So do we pick up business contacts from the Chamber networking? We certainly do. We thoroughly enjoy working with other members of the Chamber in various ways. Some of them are customers. In fact, it's true to say that one of our biggest customers was picked up through networking via Stowmarket Chamber. Others have become friends and contacts who help us in various ways with the provision of their services to us. So it's a mutually beneficial relationship being part of the Chamber. Would I recommend the Chamber to anyone else? Certainly we would. Great opportunity to be together. Regular events, different times of the month and different times of the day, which accommodate everybody. It's a great place to build local relationships in business, and none of us function very well in isolation, so we need that. It's a friendly and welcoming organisation and well supported and well organised. So yes, I'd thoroughly recommend coming along. I know you'll get a warm welcome, and it will be beneficial to you as it has been for us.